So we did an Akagi and Naruto DLC review yesterday. So I think it was yesterday or the day before. So we're gonna be doing one for Adult Sasuke. So I hope you guys do enjoy this one. How you guys can be able to get this DLC is that you can be able to purchase Season Pass 2, in which you get all Season Pass 2 characters and Master Ninjutsu training packs for your CAC characters, so that you can be able to get the cast characters ninjutsus. You can be able to get your weaponry, accessories, clothing if it's there, and not to mention you can get lobby actions and emotes. So pretty much once you purchase the Season Pass 2 in the PlayStation Store, then you can be able to go right here to Special Master Ninjutsu Training to download the Adult Sasuke character pack for free for your CAC characters. And you have to make Sasuke be your mentor and max him out so that you can be able to get everything for Sasuke, so you can be able to use them for your CAC characters. Another way that you can get this pack as well is that you can go in the PlayStation Store, and you can search for the character pack that you want in Shinobi Striker, and then you can be able to purchase the packs individually, instead of paying one money for all the characters. You can be able to pay for the packs separately, one by one. If it's cheap enough for you, you guys can do that method. If not, and you want all the characters at the same time and you can download all of them, then you can purchase a Season Pass too, if it's cheap enough for you guys. Whichever way works the best for you, whichever way it's cheaper for you, definitely go for it. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what we get in the DLC real quick. So in the DLC we get Inferno style flame lightning, we get the Onyx chidori, heavenly hand power, Takemikazuchi Nakami, Shinobi boost seals, here Sasuke the last, Sasuke's Ninja Blade Boruto, Shinobi boost seals, we get a lobby action, maybe next time, and an honorary title, that being loser. So pretty much this is all we get in the Adult Sasuke DLC pack, Master Ninjutsu training pack really. So yeah, but with that being said, I'm gonna go in the real quick and I can show you guys the ninjutsus, the accessories, the weapon and whatnot. So that being said, let's get it. So we're in the inn right now, and this is Sasuke's Ninja Blade Boruto that we get with the DLC. And this is the stats of the weapon. So for the weapon, we have the attack power being 3 out of 5, the speed is a 3 out of 5, the range is a 4 out of 5, and the hit rate is a 3 out of 5. In the summary, it says a replica of Sasuke Uchiha's favorite ninja blade. This sharp sword was forged with the use of chidori in mind. Even with one arm, Sasuke's skills with it haven't dulled. So pretty much this is the sword right here. Not much to say about this, but all I can say is that this bad boy is really great with combos. So if you guys can really use range types and combo with them very well, you can be able to deal a lot of damage to your enemies. And not to mention, if you have dogged determination on your outfits, you can be able to extend the combos even further. So yeah, that's one way that you can be able to use this weapon. And not to mention, once you engage in a chase with your enemy, and then you press the square button and you hit them one time, you give them a one tap. Once you engage a chase and then you hit them one time and they fall to the ground, you can be able to do the combo from there, So yeah, but anyway, let's just move on to the ninjutsus real quick. Alright, so we're in the ninjutsu section right now, and this is one of the moves that we get for Adult Sasuke, that being the Inferno style flame lightning. So let me just go off into the stats and the summary of this ninjutsu real quick. So for the power of this ninjutsu, it is a 3 out of 5, the range is a 4 out of 5, so it has a really great range, and the cooldown time is 18 seconds. So pretty much what it does in the summary is it pulls the enemy forward with universal pull, then skewers them with a spear rich in black flame. The enemy is then sent flying and receives continuous burn damage. It also lowers the enemy's ninjutsu recovery. So pretty much this jutsu can be really good if you're like using it out of sight, you know, out of enemy sight, because this jutsu can be easily interrupted by a kunai or an ninjutsu attack or a basic attack. So pretty much when you use it, you're gonna have to like be at a good distance away but in range of your enemy, so that you can like drag them in and you can be able to like let the enemy take damage once you like hit them with Inferno style. So pretty much a skill that you can be able to use with this ninjutsu is a skill that can be able to like lengthen status ailment damage. So when the enemy takes continuous burn damage, you know, that lengthens the burn period that the enemy is gonna get, you know, so that this ninjutsu can do more damage and it can probably kill your enemies a lot more faster. So pretty much that's the skill that you guys can be able to use along with it. So yeah, you gotta like use this ninjutsu out of enemy sight, you know, because if you use it right in front of an enemy, trust me, you're gonna get jumped. You're gonna get jumped because enemies know how much damage this ninjutsu can be and how annoying it can be. So they'll want to stop you at all times from preventing you from hitting them with it. So pretty much, yeah, that's all I have to say about it really. But it can be really good when it comes on to the damage though. But I'm going to show you guys some examples of this real quick and how this ninjutsu can be very effective when it comes on to battle. So with that being said, let's get it. I'll show you guys a few clips real quick. Alright, so we've done showcasing the flame lightning, so we're gonna move on to the heavenly hand power real quick. So it has no power really, but the range is a 4/5, so you know the range on this bad boy is very good. It has a cooldown time of 16 seconds. So what it does in the summary is a visual jutsu activated by the Rinnegan that lets the user instantaneously switch with any space of their choosing. When targeting an enemy, the user will immediately switch places with that enemy. So pretty much this is what the heavenly hand power can be able to do, and it can really take you out of a tough situation, and the range is very long. But one downside to using this technique, similar to that of the flame lightning, you gotta use it out of enemy sight, you know, because like if you use it in front of an enemy, the jutsu can be very easily interrupted. So you guys have gotta like exercise caution and like keep your distance whenever you're using this, so that whenever you pop it, you can be able to do the ninjutsu successfully and you won't get interrupted while you use it. My advice to you guys is that whenever you use the flame lightning or the heavenly hand power, please be sure to make your enemies use any evasive ninjutsus that they have, that being the Sharingan, the flying Raijin level 1, petrifying, subterranean, burning in ash, whatever the case may be, any evasive ninjutsu, let them use that first and your substitutions, so that when you're like ready to like switch with another player, whether it be because your health is low or whatnot, or you want to like charge for an ultimate, you can be able to switch with that enemy and you won't get interrupted. So definitely be wary when you're using the heavenly hand power and the flame lightning. I'm going to show you guys a few examples of this heavenly hand power really. So with that being said, let's get it. Alright, so pretty much we get another chidori, that being the Onyx chidori. So the power on this is a 2/5 and the range is a 2/5. The damage is not the best thing in the world, but it has a cooldown time of 15 seconds, I should say. And in the summary it says, a jutsu in which the user charges towards a target and pierces the enemy with a black electrical charge, damaging them and lowering their attack speed. So pretty much this is all this ninjutsu does. It's very faster than like the regular chidori, I'll give it that much, and it lowers their attack speed, but that's pretty much it really. You know, I wanna say, I get why they add this in, but it's just another chidori at the end of the day. It doesn't really do that much. Don't really have anything much to say about this one, aside from it slowing down attack speed, which can be advantageous to win battle, you know, and you can like exploit that. But at times enemies can easily dodge stuff like this, but when it does hit, it can really give you that upper hand in battle. So I'm gonna show you guys some clips of this real quick. Not much to say about this one, so that being said, let's get it. Alright man, so you know, before I even show off the clips for the Onyx chidori, one more thing I have to say is this jutsu, it can be interrupted pretty easily. This jutsu does not have super armor like the lightning blade does, so pretty much it can be interrupted like the regular chidori, and it can be very, yeah, like you're gonna have to like use it in a way whereas you can be able to catch your enemies off guard with it. So yeah, just wanted to say that much, but let's move on to the clips real quick. Alright, so we're done with Onyx chidori, so we're gonna move on to Takemikazuchi no Kami. So pretty much for this ultimate, the power of this ultimate is a 5 out of 5, so you know this is a one shot. The duration is a 1 out of 5. In the summary it says a jutsu that summons perfect Susanoo, who pierces the enemy using chidori covered in the black flames of Inferno style flame control. This attack boasts enough power to knock an enemy out with a single blow. So pretty much this is what the jutsu literally does. And if I'm gonna like give my positives and negatives for this ultimate, the positive being, if the enemy is like mid-range and you like pop this ultimate, they will die. Trust me, they will die, because Susanoo is literally flying to your enemy while you do the chidori attack with the Inferno style flame control in it, you know. So they can't step back or run away from this ultimate unless they have like an evasive type of ninjutsu, that being like the petrifying, the subterranean voyage, burning in ash, Sharingan, flying rising level 1. Any evasive ninjutsu attack, you can be able to like use that to evade this ultimate, you know. The teleportation jutsu is another one as well, and if I miss something else, let me know. But any evasive ninjutsu attack, you know, can work against this ultimate. But like if you don't have an evasive ninjutsu, you know, when it comes on to like the enemy you're fighting, if the enemies does not have like an evasive ninjutsu and you like pop this ultimate on them and they're like mid-range, you're gonna die. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you, they're gonna die. So that's one of the positives with this ultimate. It's a one shot, it can fly to your opponents, you know, and the tracking is very good. But I will say what it lacks in is the fact that this ultimate cannot hit enemies at close range at all. I have tried that so many times and trust me, it has never worked before. Believe you me when I say that much. You know, I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but when I use it, an enemy can just run right under me. Like an enemy can be right next to me, right near to me, you know, and I pop this shit and it will just never hit my enemy. The enemy will be guarding right under my ultimate attack and it will not hit them. I don't know if that is some type of like a glitch or something, a glitch or an error that needs to be corrected, because like once you activate this is supposed to hit your enemy regardless of like which range you are, you know, whether it be close range, mid range, long range, you know, you should be able to hit your enemy at close range. You shouldn't be able to like pop the ultimate and then when it's supposed to like kill an enemy just blocks right under the ultimate and it doesn't hit them. It doesn't make any sense to me. And one thing I'll say, and that is the fact that, well, Kakashi's Kamui Shuriken is a way better Susanoo ultimate for Sasuke's ultimate Susanoo technique, you know. And to be honest, you guys may have different opinions on this, but even though the Kamui Shuriken doesn't have great tracking like the Takemikazuchi no Kami does, you know, one thing I will say is that it works at close range, mid-range, and long range in some circumstances, you know, so I'll give it props on that, and it can one-shot. you know, it doesn't, like, majority of the time when I use Kamui Shuriken, it catches the enemy. It catches the enemy unless they have like an evasive ninjutsu, but otherwise than that, it catches the enemy whenever I use it, you know. So yeah, this ultimate, however, does not hit your enemies at close range. So that's where this ultimate, this Susanoo ultimate falls for me, and that is like one disadvantage when it comes on to this ultimate technique. And another thing is, when you form the Susanoo ultimate with Sasuke or with your CAC character, you know, enemies can like still attack you in it, you know, before you form the full body. You know, you will be left vulnerable for a minute, you know, but once the enemy can like see that, they can like exploit that by using their ninjutsu attack to like knock you out of it. So you guys have got to like be careful when you're using it, you know. Use it at mid-range, don't use it at close range, because it will never hit your opponent. But that's enough of me right now. Let me just show off some clips of this ultimate and we can move on to the other stuff. So that being said, let's get it. So we're in the appearance section right now, and this is Sasuke, the last hairstyle. I am so sorry for the fact that Salil did not give us the last Sasuke outfit for his DLC. You know, like, we needed that. I don't understand why they'd add in like the hairstyles for these characters. When it comes on to like Naruto and Sasuke, we get their last hairstyles, you know, but we don't get their last costumes. So yeah, it's quite weird to me how Salil did this. I'm hoping that these costumes will be added in the Ninja 2 shop sometime soon in the future. But yeah, man, it's just really weird. They like dropping the last hairstyle for Sasuke, but not his like hobo outfit, you know, that he wore in the last. That shit be looking clean though, I ain't gonna cap. But they really should have dropped that in Shinobi Striker. But I hope I can be able to like see it sometime soon though. But yeah, pretty much this is the hairstyle right here. Not much to say about this one, so let's move on to the title. Alright, so here's the title right here, and you can find the loser title in Honorary title in the end. So pretty much in the summary of loser, it says, after coming to blows many times, a deep, strong bond was forged. The words that were always exchanged in such bouts serve as a testament of the one friendship he acknowledged. So pretty much, I guess Sasuke is referring to Naruto in this instance. But yeah, this is the loser title, you know, that you can be able to get and use for your CAC characters, you know. So pretty much, yeah, this is all I have to say really. You can use these titles to express your CAC characters in battle. Not much to say about this one, so let's move on into the emotes, you know, and the lobby actions, and then I can be able to like give my thoughts on this DLC on a whole, and then we'll end off the review. Let's get it. Alright, so pretty much, you know, we're gonna dive off into the lobby action real quick, so we get maybe next time for our lobby action for the Sasuke DLC. So that's the only emote we got. So yeah, pretty much there is not much to say about this DLC really. I felt as if we could have gotten his last outfit, because that would be really great, and I know a lot of people was expecting to get that costume, but we didn't got it, unfortunately. I do hope that we can be able to get that outfit sometime soon in the future in 1010 shop, you know. So yeah, I'm holding the fate right there, but not much to say about this DLC. And I will say this much, this DLC is pretty good, you know, it's pretty good. I'll say definitely get it for the ultimate, definitely get it for the Inferno style flame lightning and the heavenly hand power. The Onyx chidori is meh, it's just another chidori really. I really don't see the purpose of adding another chidori in the game, to be honest, you know. So yeah, that chidori doesn't really do much aside from like if you guys know about the Kamui lightning blade and the regular lightning blade, then you can see like the differences between those two moves. You know, with the Onyx chidori, we don't see that much changes with it, aside from it looking black, you know, and like it like lowering attack speed. That's all it does really. So yeah, but I'll definitely tell you guys to get it for the ultimate jutsu, the heavenly hand power, and the flame lightning, because those can be really useful for range types. And trust me, these moves can be really annoying when you like use them in battle, because trust me, it really does get me irritated sometimes seeing a guy just drag my ass halfway across the goddamn stage and just Inferno style lightning flame my ass, you know. So yeah man, it can get really irritating sometimes to go up against, and not to mention like people can use the switching ability with Sasuke, you know, to like switch places with me and put me in an ultimate attack. You know, I've seen a lot of people do this surprisingly in survival exercise, like switch places with me in a goddamn ultimate attack. So like the ultimate doesn't hit them but it hit me instead. So these jutsus can be really creative and it can be really deadly depending on the player who's like using them. So yeah, definitely get this DLC guys. Definitely recommend it to anybody who is like a really good range main, you know, and wants like good range jutsu. So definitely get this one. But yeah, that's all I have to say really. I don't think there is like anything else to say. If I'm gonna give this DLC a rating, to be honest, I think I'll give this DLC a solid I want to give it a 7.5 because I felt as if we could have gotten like the clothing, but I'll just give it an 8 instead, you know. I'll give it an 8, you know. So yeah, I think I'll drop it to that. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna have to end it off. Hope you guys did enjoy the review. If you guys did happen to like come across the video or the channel on a whole and you're really interested in anime gaming, please subscribe to the channel today to join the Dark Society. Make sure to also turn on your notifications and hit that bell as well to get notified whenever I do any videos here on the channel. Make sure to hit the bell, make sure to select all on that bell to receive all notifications, because that's the only way you're gonna get notified. Definitely drop a like on this video if you do happen to enjoy it, or a dislike, whichever suits your preference really, and share so that other people who are really interested in Shinobi Striker content can support the videos on here. I'd really appreciate that. If you have any suggestions, make sure to drop all that in the comment section below and I'll give you feedback on your comments. And make sure to follow me on Twitter, link to that is down below. Make sure to check out Soldran on Twitter as well if you're really interested in his awesome GFX work at a reasonable price, so definitely hit him up. And support his YouTube channel as well by subscribing to his channel, I should say. He does a lot of great gaming videos and reactions, so definitely check him out. He's almost at 1K, so definitely show my homie some love and support. And make sure to check out Rifti Beats, you know. Link to his channel is in the description, and link to the music that was used in my intro that was created by him. So yeah, definitely check him out if you're really interested in like awesome remixes on your favorite anime soundtracks. He's really great, like phenomenal when it comes on to remixes, so definitely check him out if you're interested. Special thanks to the homie Negoy for the intro. Link to all his social media is in the description below. With all that being said, I hope you guys do have a wonderful day. Thank you all for watching. This is Dark Side XL out. Peace.